But look, ladies and gentlemen, yep, that's it. That's all the game balls we have, ladies and gentlemen. But we do have something special for you. We got some people that are coming in here, and I'm excited about it, ladies and gentlemen, because us as Washington fans, sometimes we feel like we're by ourselves. We don't have other people, that are rooting with us and helping us out. We got all these daggone dim boys fans yelling and jib jabbing and everything. But when I get my people in here, we're going to say some things. So first and foremost, we're going to bring in one of the former members of the show, Mr. Anton Benton. Nice. What up, Anton?
Nice.
What's up, fellas? Man, I have missed y'all.
Let's get it.
Glad you're back.
Yeah.
And we're going to need some of that moral support here, man.
Yeah, I kind of need it myself.
Yeah, right.
Bro.
Yeah, we've been down that road, brother.
So much frustration, like all of us. It's just so much. All right, where can we start?
Right. Well, real quick, I'm going to also bring in my another Washington fan, Mr. Alyx Stevens. Did you freeze? I think you might have froze. All right, hop out and hop back in, Alyx. I think you might have froze. All right. So first and foremost, the first thing we're gonna start with you. You were there live at FedEx Field. On TV, they tried to show both sides, Washington and Eagles fans, but it looked green.
It was the
same. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how did it feel? Did you feel like a visitor in the stadium?
Yes, completely. Yeah. Like everybody in Philadelphia was just like, "Hey, welcome to our game! Yeah, this is our stadium here." Like there was just so much cockiness with that. Walking into the stadium, like not even the game started. You're talking people like I had good seats. There's 4 Philadelphia fans sitting right next to me. It's just me and my girl. There's, 2 Philadelphia fans standing at the guardrail. Jeez. Family of 5. 3 of them are Eagles fans right behind us. Like we're just sitting there like, it's going to be a long game.
And then once they started making plays, then they drowned out everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I told my girlfriend before the game started, she's like, man, it looks like it's going to be a good game. I said, it's going to be a good game till the score says so. It explained it for itself right then and there.
Yeah. They explained something. All right, so you were there. The first quarter wasn't bad. Third and fourth, maybe not bad either. That second quarter was horrendous. What was the feeling after the first touchdown? After the second, you just start to see the writing on the wall. Like, oh
my God!
How were the fans?
It was treacherous. Like you couldn't try and stand up in front of an Eagles fan because all of them would yell at you or try and throw a beer. They were trying to watch the game more than Washington fans were. It was that bad.
Oh wow!
So watching, they're sitting there like, man, I'm glad we gave Wentz to y'all. Like y'all just stole the easiest thing ever from us. Just disaster. I mean, that's all we heard for like 30 minutes. Just he's a disaster. Look at him.
Oh my goodness.
You had no comeback too.
Yeah.
I could not. I had nothing.
You had nothing.
Like no nothing. Air in my lungs to say something for my team.
No.
Oh my goodness.
And like I said, like you mentioned earlier, there was probably points in that game. First quarter was when what's his name had the sack, had the first sack. Wentz had his first sack then.
Oh, yeah.
Then that second try down the field had another sack.
Mm-hmm.
That one right there where he held the ball, literally the whole stadium just deflated. And then Devontae catching that Smith down the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
You felt literally after that, Hurts was walking down the field after he threw the ball. That's the charisma he carried the whole game after the second quarter. He literally would throw the ball and he's just
walking
down the field. I was so mad. I was like, why can't they touch him? That was the whole thing. There was nothing, like when the quarterback's like that pressure, there was none. He never got touched after he was throwing the ball. There was no somebody, how like they're playing tag with the quarterback. As soon as they took nothing of that sort was happening. So he was just I guess I'll just be out here, guys.
Yeah.
Nah. BS with his arm, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's all he was doing.
Ridiculous.
It was yes.
Also we got whenever we us watching the fans, we need more of us so that we could kind of cling to each other because it's rough times, man. We're in the rough times. They say weeping may endure for the night, but joy cometh in the morning.
I mean,
joy. Talk to me.
Dude, I have my support right next to me, and that was the only support that we have for a team. Like, honestly, we had a lot of negatives, and like the positives that I could look from that game. St. Juice, he is on step with everybody he is against on that field.
Okay.
Fuller, he's lost his. You could see it. That cut every time that receiver was getting away from him, it was either he was on his back foot or he missed that count on that step. And you could see it because he was always 1 foot behind all the receivers.
It's interesting you said that because that's what Ab was telling us. And at the time, I'd said, well, he's got some good coverage, but, you all would see it at the stadium a whole lot better.
You could see he was behind, like, anytime either Devontae was getting that one outside step, you could see Fuller was either hesitating to take inside or outside. And it was that hesitation that was stopping him from either cutting the ball underneath or sticking with him. And by the time he was there, he was too late to get his hand in on the ball, whatever. So he was just getting burned every chance. But, one of the other good stops I think we actually had was Holcomb on the 4th down. Getting that stop really did. You could see a little bit of that enthusiasm. Like, all right, our defense, we got this. If we can stop this on the 4th down, we got anything else. And then from there on, they were like, we're not stopping. We're not letting anybody in the middle. They were stopping all the A and B gap rushing. They were doing their thing. Our secondary was just it was hit or miss. Like, I really feel like they weren't on the running bikes early enough in the game to start getting warmed up. Seeing them miss their steps that first and second quarter was just just like, wow. Our team never really came out the gate ready and warmed up, really.
Well, and that's 2 weeks in a row. But I got to bring in another one of the Washington fans. My guy, Mr. Alyx Stevens.
Nice.
Alyx,
welcome,
we're so glad you can join us on Washington Football Weekly on our therapy session. Talk to us. You and I we're talking back and forth. You called me when I was in North Carolina. I couldn't watch the game, so thankfully I was out of my misery, at least temporarily. What did you see, and what are your thoughts, man? Talk to us.
Man, it's so much. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right. It's so much I need to talk about, man. I mean, it's embarrassing. I mean, you see, I ain't got none of my gear on. I know homie got his gear on, but I couldn't.
You got the flag in the background.
I got my gear right here, but it's sitting down. I ain't touching it. I don't even want to touch
it. Off camera. Right?
I ain't touching it. I'm very, very disappointed. Like, and I know it's early. I keep telling myself that it is early because I really don't want to judge a team until week 5 or week 6, but I'm judging my team now because we terrible. Right. Everything. And I'm not even gonna blame it too much on the players. I'm gonna blame it more on the coaching. I think it's coaching. I think one of my friends that I talked to, he's a big Washington fan. He thinks that Ron and Jack Del Rio, like, the game is past them. Yes. A lot of these teams have these young coaches. Yes. And the older coaches, they do got a team like who's the coach for the Chiefs, but he has Pat Mahomes though. Andy Reeves. I mean, Pat Mahomes saves Andy Reeves. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, they have great quarter. You know what I mean. But these young coaches, man, I think we need to get a young coach. I mean, I'm still on the boat with Ron, but I'm about to jump off that river boat. I'm about to jump off because it's just ridiculous.
Swim to shore, man.
It's just ridiculous. Eagles, man, were we that bad or were they just that good? I think more of we were that bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not down on the Eagles. I think the Eagles are a complete team all around, but I think we were just that bad because our defense did step up, which surprised me because I thought our offense was going to do better than our defense coming in this game.
Yep.
But y'all both said it. Will and homie right here, y'all both said it. St. Juice is a beast. Yeah. I don't understand why they didn't have him on the outside. That's coaching right there. They didn't even have him on the outside. They had him in the slot. And I think last year he played a little outside and he showed a little promise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they didn't switch up him on who is it? Devontae Smith. They didn't put St. Juice on Devontae Smith until the second half. And it's like you should have been done that. You should have been done that. You know what I mean? It's just embarrassing all around. And this D line, I mean, you watch it. I know we don't have Chase, but even if we had Chase, it wouldn't do no better. Look what he did last year. You know what I'm saying? But the D-line, they don't switch it up. Jack Del Rio doesn't do it. If you watch the guys in Dallas, and I hate Dallas so much, but look at Michael Parsons. This man is on the outside. He's in the middle. He's on the other side. He plays linebacker. Man, you can put him at safety, and he'll probably be a pro safety. This team is just an embarrassment. And the sad thing is, we need a linebacker. Okay, you got Jamin Davis, which you thought, right? You said this guy was going to be your who was the guy for Carolina? Who was that beast? Luke Kuechly.
Yeah.
You said this guy was going to be Jamin Davis. Mind you, that you got Jack Del Rio and you got Ron Rivera. They're both linebacker coaches. They're both defensive coaches. Right. And Jamin Davis ain't even. He looks better, a little bit better this year, but he can't play the mic. You finally put him on the outside, but then you put Will. Is that his name? Middle linebacker Will Compton? Or no, not Compton. Holcomb. Oh, my bad. Well, he plays like Compton. He plays like Will Compton. Right. Seriously. He ain't no stud. He plays like Will Compton. He plays like a little bit improved Will Compton. But seriously, Holcomb is better on the outside. You can't put him at the middle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just and then we needed a linebacker. You go back and get John Bostic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This team is a joke. I ain't playing. I hate to say it. I love my team, but I ain't wearing this gear. You see that? I'm just not doing it. It's just an embarrassment. It really is. And then when we come into Dallas, we're gonna lose. I mean, it's sad to say that, but we really are. I don't see us winning. I really don't. I mean, now with the offense, Wentz. I can't get too mad at Wentz. Even though the only thing I was mad at Wentz was he's holding the ball way too long. Why are you holding the ball? He has to get rid of. Now the O-line, I know they did. I give it 50% O-line messing up, and I give it 50% Wentz. I'm not gonna blame it all on the O-line because Wentz got to get rid of the ball. You know what I'm saying? But it's just embarrassing. It's just real. And then I know you pointed out Terry McLaurin got the ball in the second half, second quarter. It was the third quarter. I think if I remember, it was the third quarter, second ball. You pay this man, how much he making? 22? 22 million? And he only gets the second ball in the third quarter. Scott Turner is terrible. He's not no genius. I don't know where they said you could be the offensive coordinator. You the one said you played him in high school or whatever. You should be the offensive coordinator, Sean, because it's just ridiculous. It is. It's just an embarrassment of a team.
4 goes. Everybody going deep. First play. Right. All going deep.
I don't know. Is the truth. Yeah, we agree. Yeah.
All right. Listen. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
No,
go ahead.
You go.
All right. Hutchinson. Remember Hutchinson? The Lions guy? His first game, I think he only got 1 tackle. Okay. He comes into us. He has a career day. He has 3 sacks.
Yep.
The Sunday he played, he didn't get a tackle or a sack.
Nothing.
What does that tell you? We are an embarrassment. It's these coaches. I'm telling you, because we got talent. But it's the coaching. We're so basic. We are the defenses and offenses already know what defense we're in. They already know what offense we're about to play. Scott Turner, he's always going to do a screen. I don't know why he keeps doing these screens. It's just embarrassing, man. I hate to even call myself a fan, but I'm still gonna ride with this team. But look at the Dolphins. The Dolphins was worse than us. Now they look the best team in
it. Brother, we understand. This is therapy, brother. We're here for therapy. Get it off your chest, okay? Yeah. We understand.
Look, he said it right.
Give us some bright spot. Anton, I'm coming to you real quick. Give us something bright. Give us something we can build off of.
You talking to me or my bad? Was you saying him?
I was talking. No, I said Anton, but he didn't give me. You got.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I heard you say him. Saying okay.
So, good things we can build off of. Like, man, there's a laundry list, honestly. But I really think if I could see for myself with watching that field, we need to get Gibson in more screenplays, more outside on that edge.
Yeah.
I swear to you, watching him try and go into those A and B gaps is like a 3-year-old with candy. He can't find his tunnel vision to just go. He sees everything and he's like, oh crap. He cannot concentrate on himself because he's so worried about that ball and fumbling it to just go. Take his first step and go. You see his hesitation so bad. And that's where he's lost it trying to get up in that inside. Yeah. You give him a pass play out there on the screen or whatever, he'll get you 7-8 yards because he loves that after catch. Like he loves those after catch yards.
Now look, I hate to do this. We have to call an audible because we have a special guest and she only got a little bit of time. She's got to take care of the baby.
Let's go.
But you know what time it is. We want Dallas.
It's fry time, ladies and gentlemen. It's fry time. It's time to fry these jabronis up today. Y'all over here crying. I told y'all what y'all was going to look like with Wincy Boy. I told you what you was going to look like with Wincy Boy, Sean.
I'm a Dolphins fan. I don't know what you're talking about.
Will, what was all that you was talking at the beginning of the season, man?
It's been 2 games. I'm not worried yet. I'm not worried.
You see it? I told you before the game started what you was about to see. You have faith in old Wincy Boy.
I do.
And Anton, come on, bring it back, my man. Look, bring it back, birthday boy. Hey, listen. I'm just excited about the season, y'all. I'm excited. Sean, are you ready to pay me my money? Because you know it's coming.
Hey, I got a jersey for you. I got a jersey for you. You getting that dub. You get that dub. Even if I got to play. Right?
I'm excited to see y'all's team in this position, y'all. I'm excited. Because the thing is, I told you what was going to happen with Wentz. He's not the man. He's not going to be. Eagles didn't even score the whole second half. They tried to give y'all time. Not one time. Wentz is not the man. Oh, y'all knew I was coming, y'all. You knew I was coming. Okay. Wentz is not the man. I like the team. Like you said, how scary Terry getting the ball twice? Come on, man. I mean, the coaching, I talked about it. I'm realistic. Y'all know I can give y'all props when it's due, but you know what you have going is not going to work. It's not going to work.
All right,
Back to the drawing board, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold up. Time out.
Back to the drawing board, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Talk
There's a team out there raining. Came back on y'all with a backup. With the backup.
Look, all right. What is Cooper going to do? Because I've seen Cooper get
I'm sorry.
In 2 games.
Sorry. All right.
Was he a Washington fan up there? Was that a Washington fan?
No, he's probably mad about something. I don't know.
Okay.
All I'm saying is that y'all can still do it. I'm not gonna say y'all out of it, but y'all got, like he said, y'all got to change up the game plan. The offense, man, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know what happened from week 1 and then week 2 and 3. Because week 1, Scott Turner's offense was innovative. Curtis Samuel had like 5 catches before even the second quarter. He was running it. He was catching it. Well, I don't know where that went the last 2 games.
Y'all were hot. That first game against Jacksonville, and Jacksonville about to be something this year. I don't know about y'all, but Jacksonville looking good.
They are.
And the thing is, like you said, but I mean, even in that game, y'all were shaky at the beginning. Y'all came back and started looking good. But I remember texting Sean, it wasn't looking good at the beginning. I just don't know if the offensive scheme can work unless y'all keep that going, like that second half momentum of that first game going. I just don't know how it can happen. Y'all gonna have to get Scary Terry the ball more.
Well, that's
my bad, Sean. I told Sean when I was on the phone with Sean, we didn't beat Jacksonville. Jacksonville beat themselves. We didn't beat Jacksonville. We should be 0-3. They was in the end zone. I don't know how many times they dropped the ball. They fumbled. I mean, it was a nice pass by Trevor Lawrence in the end zone and just missed it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we didn't beat Jacksonville. I mean, we can say we won. You know, it was good that we did win because, you know, I'm glad that we get a first win under the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, our first opening, new jerseys, new everything. It was great. And you saw the fans and everything. But literally, I didn't see, like, it was some good things, but we should have lost that game. We should be 0-3 right now.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Man, I look, I don't know what the fix is gonna be, but I'm telling you, I gotta get Scary Terry the ball more often, man. That's y'all's weapon.
Have to.
That's the weapon.
Yeah.
We have to get our good guys something in the ball the first half.
We got it.
Well, so it's kind of interesting because Ron talked about it at his press conference this week where he said we don't need to rely solely on our three best players. We need to get other guys involved. And I don't think I agree with him on that. I think we need to get our best players going because they're going to open up Logan Thomas. They're going to open up Gibson on the side and not run the ball like you talk about, Anton. So, but it goes back to what Alyx is saying. Are we so old school where they're not going to see what the new age NFL is doing? Because this is how I won. This is how I won with the Bears. This is how I won with the Panthers.
In the past.
These coaches back in the day, it used to be my man will beat your man. You know what I mean? That's what it used to be. Nowadays, everybody's fast. Everybody's strong. You know what I'm saying? They do schemes. This ain't no my man can beat your man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does schemes. These coaches are smart. And our coaches, they just think, oh, well, my man can beat your man. You know, and if they don't, well, I'll go back to the drawing board. Oh, let me look at the tape. It's coaching. It's coaching, man. It's coaching. It's terrible. It's coaching.
It's not two players, the two strongest players anymore. It's like next man up will burn you. Like that's it.
Right. Right. Hey, and it comes down to that. And look, so Janae, we know we're playing y'all this week. And ladies and gentlemen, hey, like my guys used to say, we ain't never scared. We still saying it. We want Dallas. We want Cooper Rush. We don't want Micah. I don't want no parts of Micah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now.
Micah needs to stay home.
What y'all gonna do this
Micah
week
needs to
today?
take his game of rest.
Sean, it baffles me. It baffles me that you still want Dallas.
Is Dak playing? Is Dak playing?
No. He won't play. They stay. You know, they doing the Jerry game. You know, he's coming back this week. It's not gonna happen. Cooper Rush will play this game. I think we're more so concerned about the Eagles now due to the fact that they gonna be a powerhouse, probably 4-0 at that time.
Yeah, they've won the division.
Yeah, by 4-0 by that time. I do think that we're gonna save them for the Eagles, but I think Cooper Rush can handle y'all though. I'm actually encouraged. I'm encouraged that our backup can get the job done. I'm encouraged. And like you said, look, I'm not. Our offense may not be all right, but if we can continue to do what we've been doing on defense, we are a top 5 defense, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling you, but Michael Parsons, he has now put us in the game to where we can be a defensive team, and Mike and Cooper Rush don't have to do all that. He don't have to do so much. But if Cooper Rush can just do the basics and let the defense continue to do what they're doing with Michael Parsons, man, it can happen. I'm ready for a defensive win.
I'll tell you what would make it. I'll tell you what would make it a close game. I don't know about us winning, but I'll tell you what would make it a close game. If St. Juice follows CeeDee Lamb the whole time, he stays on an island with that man, and we stop. I don't even think we're scared of Zeke. If we stop that boy, what's his name, Pollard?
Yeah, we're scared.
If we stop Pollard and have St. Juice on CeeDee Lamb, it will be a defensive game, and who knows what will happen. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the only time it'll be close. But if CeeDee Lamb plays one of them, I mean, St. Juice has to follow him the whole time. Because St. Juice, I ain't lying, we have a stud. We really do. Yeah. We really got a stud.
We only got one wide receiver right now, so it shouldn't be no problem for y'all to be able to do that.
No, exactly. Noah Brown's come out of nowhere. I don't know who he is, but he's your leading receiver right now.
Right.
Yeah. Noah Brown, Noah Brown is, I think him and Cooper Rush got that practice squad connection. You know what I mean? Because Noah Brown wasn't even getting in the play until You know what I'm saying? All of our players, Gallup ain't coming back yet, and all this stuff. We holding back. Now I think that connection they already had during practice squad. Shoot, I never even thought Noah Brown would be shining like he is, but he is shining. He is definitely shining. But you know what? I'm excited for the game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to watch these brothers right here next week in the same damn situation.
No.
Not happening.
Don't worry.
We're gonna be
Rest
smiling. As big as you're smiling right now, we are gonna be smiling here come next Wednesday.
Let's go.
Yeah, I hope y'all have me back on the show next week.
We might. We'll let you know depending on the outcome.
No, Will. I need y'all to send me the link again. Send me the link next week. Please, Will. Please.
I
Alex,
don't know.
I hope I see a smile on your face next week, but it probably won't.
Hey, I'm gonna watch the game just like this. Literally, I used to get hyped for these games, man, but we're just an embarrassment. I hate to say it. I pray that we win, but I'm sorry, guys. Washington fan. I'm sorry. I just don't see it, man. It's the coaching, man. It ain't the players. It's just the coaching. And to be honest with you, the only bright spot, if we don't get a win all the way to week 6 or 7 or 8, let's just say that, let's just say we don't get no wins, right? It's that much of a disaster. The only bright side I see is Jahan Dotson, the guy we got, Jahan Dotson, St. Juice, and Brian Robinson. Those are our futures. And if we really, it looks like when week 8 or something like that goes around and we need to rebuild, literally, I have guys that we should trade. Think about it. Antonio Gibson, we need to get rid of him. I hate to say it. I like Antonio Gibson, but trade him. Trade him before he gets injured. When Brian Robinson comes back and we only if we're like in week 6 or 7 and we ain't got to win after that, trade Antonio Gibson, get a player or a pick for him. Because you're not gonna sign him. He fumbles too much. You're not gonna sign him. Brian Robinson, that's his lockdown job. Deron Payne, I hate to say it. I don't think. Are we even gonna sign Deron Payne?
Should we?
Yeah.
Should we? I don't even know. Sweat. I don't even know about that. I like Sweat, but Sweat ain't making no noise yet.
Yeah.
Sweat ain't making no noise. And the only reason why I would keep Chase Young is because he's a big name. You know what I mean? And fans love him. And he, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to get rid of him just yet. He had a sophomore slump. But keep him. But and if it really gets that bad, let go of Carson Wentz. Get that 28. Get that 28. I'm not saying Carson Wentz is the problem, but you better put this young boy Sam Howell in. He might be the future. Those are the guys. Sam Howell, Jahan Dotson, and Brian Robinson are the guys. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I like Wentz, but he's up and down. Everybody knew this. To be honest with you, this offseason, when we got Wentz, I wish we would have got Baker Mayfield. I wish we would have got Baker Mayfield. I think Baker Mayfield with these 3 weapons would have done better than Wentz. I'm not down in Wentz.
He doesn't have a line though. Wait, but before you do that, I do need to address what you just said. Let's go, Tar Heels. You already know what it is. I'm just saying, if things don't go the way they need to go, we can bypass Heineke and get my guy Sam in there. Jesus. I'm just saying. It worked for Dallas with Cooper. Let's get Sam in there. That's all I'm saying.
No question.
No question. Look, Nene, how much longer do we have you?
I got about 5 more minutes before she be texting me. I'm telling you, this newborn baby thing. I'm night duty, man. I go to work. She stay here. I'm on all night duty, man. All night.
I respect that. I already know. All right.